Icons, 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 yes, we the icons. Icons, 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 yes, we the icons.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Icons of the UAE Season 2. My name is Pavitra Menon and today we have with us a tech-savvy mastermind who just started real estate and became a gigantic real estate developer. Meet Mr. Maqsood Muhammed, the founder and chairman of AFM Real Estate Developments. Welcome, Mr. Maqsood.
Thank you, Ms. Pavitra.
Maqsood Muhammed, Bangalorean boy who moved to Abu Dhabi in 2000. 21 years of age.
Yeah.
Crazy. And then now you own a real estate company, which is, of course, AFM Development and AFM Properties. How far have you come and how much have you changed?
I think the journey, yes, it was not easy from 2000 to 2024. So if you look at the journey before 2000, so there's a lot of struggles which, as a startup or starter into any industry, you always have challenges. I think the most of the time, as anyone who gets graduated, the moment they get into a job, the first question is, how experienced are you? Unless you get a job, you don't have any experience. But looking at all those, one thing I always looked at is to upgrade myself with the knowledge. The moment you have a knowledge, so everything follows to you. I was hired here as systems engineer by UAE Navy. So I worked with them for about 4 years. Then I worked for Dubai Municipality for 6 months as network engineer. And then, I look back, I got so much knowledge, so much experience. There was one single thought came into my mind that I think there's a time for me to start something and work for myself. So that's where, a new entrepreneur took birth by starting my first venture, which was Multinet. And the journey started from there. Yeah. And along, as a newcomer and a new company, you always have challenges to face.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but there's always your determination and dedication. So you'll always find ways, to progress in any industry. I think that's something which I always follow is DDH concept.
What's that?
Dedication, determination, and hard work. I think that's the key for any business to get success.
But now we were talking about a completely different transition or a switch from IT or systems engineer to real estate. How did that happen? Was this thought always there? I feel like since childhood, you always wanted to probably buy and sell properties. And was it a part of your upbringing?
I remember my mother used to say, always, क्यों नहीं तू एक जगह ले लेता, घर बना ले खुद का. Always used to say my mother, I think, we should focus on getting business and expanding business.
Yeah.
I think one industry which I had hated the most was real estate.
No way.
Yeah. And it's all God's plan. Whatever you want to achieve, He shows you the signs and directions. I think then we started with real estate. We started with digital marketing company, and we even, diversified ourselves into very, long-term business. That's the energy sector. You want to light something, you always need energy.
Right.
I think we have another company which is geopower generation. So where we look at green technologies. If you look at the recent COP28 Dubai sustainability, I think most of the companies have started to adopt that, bringing in sustainability. And we have two advantages, we being a developer now and having a geopower as our energy provider company.
Yes.
So we want to bring in those technology into our building to be called as a sustainable building. I think that's something which we'll probably look into implement in all our developments.
Right. We're going to talk more about the things that you're up to, the things that you're doing, but let's backtrack a little bit. Let's go back to your Bangalore days. Kannada gottu ya full marandu? Forgot everything.
ಕನ್ನಡ ಬರುತ್ತೆ.
ಕನ್ನಡ ಬರುತ್ತೆ.
ಕನ್ನಡ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀವಿ.
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ.
ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರು ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ರೆ ಕನ್ನಡ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಮಾತಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ.
Okay, I understood everything he said. Well, let's get back to Shivaji Nagar. Kaisa baat aaj karti so tumhe?
हल्लू बातंग करते, that is Hyderabad.
That is Hyderabadi. But
Bangalore
it's in
usually we say that क्या कर रही सो, खाना खा लिया सो, कब आ रही सो. This is something Bangalore वाले बात करते हैं.
Yeah. Your father wasn't around when you were really young. You lost him. You lost your Ammi in 2015. You have 4 sisters, you know, a brother who's younger than you, a lot of responsibilities on your shoulders.
Having responsibility on your shoulders will always keep you focused, and that's something, you know, which I've always looked into. And being the first brother to my sisters, you know, and first son for my parents, the best part of being in joint family is, you know, we never felt that we lost our father in young age, because my uncles covered up those gaps.
So do you think these family values kind of hold you really strong and taught you to dream big and never give up, and you always have to strive harder and go for it and do bigger things in life?
We try to bring in that culture since we have grown up in a joint family. So we don't call our employees as employees. The moment they are on board in our company, we treat them as a family member. When someone is coming into your office, they should feel home. So the moment they feel home, they give their 100%.
And I'm sure they see another side of you as well, because you come across like somebody who's a little introvert, who probably has a little bit of a starting trouble, like you call it. And then there is another fun side to you that only your family gets to see, and they get to see the good and the bad and the challenging days, correct?
Yes, you know, I was a very shy person at the start.
So I guess that's right.
Yes, you did. The moment you get into a job, when you meet people, that's where you start to communicate with them, and that fear of, you know, being a shy person just came out. And when I started to teach, you know, I was teaching as well.
Where was this?
I was teaching back in India, and even now, when I came to Abu Dhabi, I used to be a student's counselor at the age of 17.
Amazing. So after all of that, there is this particular incident that we were just talking about, is the fact that the first time you face an audience of 200 people and you went on stage, you mustered your energy and courage, and you went there and you thought, okay, I need to do this without a script. When you were given a script, you had a plan to ditch this and go otherwise. Tell me about that.
If someone writes it for me, it becomes very hard to be able to remember and portray it, you know. So what is inside me, it will automatically come.
Right.
I don't need someone to describe me to be able to tell the world, you know, who I am. So what I am is I am, you know.
All right, coming back to AFM, which of course happened very lately with 2022. And then the developments happened first, then the properties, right, 2 years after.
We started first the properties.
And then
as a brokerage company.
Right.
We used to sell all developers. In 2024, we started AFM Development.
Right.
So our first project is coming in Dubai Production City. And there's one more commercial site in Jeddah, a 4-star hotel, which we'll be developing soon.
Right. So which sector do you like the most now? Real estate? There's IT, there's energy sector that you're focusing on. Where is your energy at? Where's Maqsood present and where's Maqsood not present?
You know, you'll always have one business which is very close to you. That is something which you start as your career. So IT will always be there as my first passion.
Right.
And now since we have moved into different ventures, most of my focus is on the development side. You know, basically the reason why we started the development is also to give people something on an affordable luxury living. You know, as Asians, you know, everyone has a dream of owning something. So what we try to do is we bring on some projects where people can afford to have a luxury of living, you know, with more spacious apartments or townhouses or villas.
Interesting. So what's the future looking like? Everybody is investing right now. People who are salaried never thought about this, building their dream house or villa, apartment. But now that's actually happening. People are taking it really seriously. So what do you have to say about this?
Dubai is a very good market, especially for real estate. You know, there's a lot of investors, and there are a lot of people from India also buying homes.
Hmm.
The reason being, in Dubai is very close to India as well. If someone wants to come to Dubai, it's about 3-4 hours flight.
Right.
And if you look at Dubai market for the real estate, there's always been growth. If you see last 2 years, there's been immense
times.
growth. Yeah. And there will be growth for next 2 to 3 years in Dubai, because we have not reached to that level still in Dubai. If you look at the property market in Hong Kong, Singapore, New York, maybe Dubai is still 3 or 4 times cheaper than those areas.
Which is why we have an influx of
Yeah.
people from UK and US and Canada and so far and so forth. So do you think it's going to ever be saturated to a point where, you know what, now this is it. We have peaked at the peak, yes, now we're going to come down.
Next 5 years.
Next 5 years?
Yeah, next 5 years, yeah, people will start to feel that, yeah, now it's...
Is it not happening in the next 6 months? Because I want to buy one.
I think it's a good time to buy. So if you wait for 6 months, probably it'll be
All right.
a bit higher. If someone wants to invest in Dubai,
Right.
into real estate market, yes, still there's 5 years for them to make a lot of money.
Well, I think that's an ultimate goal for a lot of people here. We're going to keep this conversation going with Mr. Maqsood Muhammed, in conversation with him to get a lot more information and insight into AFM developments, AFM properties. You stay tuned. This is Icons of the UAE Season 2. My name is Pavitra. Welcome back on Icons of the UAE Season 2. My name is Pavitra and I'm in conversation with Mr. Maqsood Muhammed, the founder and chairman of AFM Properties and AFM Developments. Welcome back.
Thank you.
I've had some lovely conversation with you. I know about your family now. A little bit about AFM development, AFM properties, how you started. You're a king of startups. Can I say that? Because you've done IT, you put your hand in real estate. There's a lot that you have really done it yourself.
Actually, it's not only me, along the way, when the journey was started.
Yeah.
So, there's always people, who come into your life. I got beautiful people with me. It was a journey, amazing journey. And we met very wonderful people, So they become our partners.
Yeah.
Like one of the partners is Zakir. And then I have Iran, Osama, and my brother as well.
Hey, a big shout out to all of them who have been a huge support for
Yeah,
Mr.
they are.
Maqsood. You probably need some company then,
Yes.
sitting with you to probably share this beautiful moment. And that has to be none other than Zakir.
Yeah.
Yeah? So shall we call him
Yes.
onto the show?
Yeah.
All right, Zakir, you know what you signed up for.
Yes, I do.
You're here to be the talker because he hasn't given us much.
I'll try to make it up.
Apart from, of course, what AFM developments and properties is, you spill some beans. Tell me about him. Like, what do we not know as yet?
You just want beans or you want something else?
Everything.
Everything.
Let's start from the praise. Let's say all the good things about him.
Actually, there's many good things about this gentleman here. I think when I first met Maqsood, I think straight away I realized that this guy has a big vision. They say, if your dreams don't scare you, they're not big enough. I've always heard that, but I've actually seen it myself when I met Maqsood. And I think it's the first time that we clicked, I realized that whatever I came to Dubai for, that partnership, that business, whatever I was searching for, that is the guy. And we just clicked. And, and I think as an elder brother, it started the journey and then we became friends. And then that's when the beans will start spilling out, I guess. But the vision was there. And that's what really made me want to be his partner, hang around with him and learn the wisdom that he's got.
I really want to get into every side, right? Now, I'm talking about challenging side. There are a lot of challenges that, of course, that throws at you at business, at work, every single day. How does he face all of that?
You know what? I feel he's always ready. That's the thing, like he's always calm. Like sometimes I come into the office and I know we have a problem. But when you look at his face, as if there's no problem. So I'm like, Maqsood bhai, we have this.
Silent hai magar violent.
Violent.
I think you have a poker face sometimes.
Yes.
No.
Yes,
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 you're saying no.
yes. I would know this better than anyone because I have witnessed this
Is
many
he an open
times.
book? Can you read his face and be like, things
Now I
didn't go
can.
well?
Now I can. At first I didn't, I never used to focus.
But I thought you knew him in 10 minutes.
Yes, like that 10 minutes, like knowing him in 10 minutes, whether I want to do business with him, whether we
Okay.
see a lifelong partnership, yes. But
Right.
that poker face
Yeah.
is a dangerous thing. and it's very hard. Absolutely.
Is your wife jealous of him? I really want to know. Do you have fights with your wife because of this guy? Because I get every notion of things going on.
If I want to go out, so we always say I'm going with Zakir.
Huh. So she knows.
I hope you don't use that excuse when you're going with somebody else.
See?
See? Well, I don't know. Actually, I do know.
Do you? I don't know, Ahmad. Do you? Okay. Sharif, hai, like you said.
Yes.
Sharif.
A family show, so it's okay.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, so tell me about the rest of the things that you know about him, like apart from him having a poker face or not, the open book at work.
I tell you one thing that makes me feel comfortable, to run my day-to-day life. Look, we all have family, we all have, responsibilities, we have a life to live, despite we're partners and so on. As a responsible person, one thing I can tell you with Maqsood, he literally, when someone says, I'll be there for you, he's there for you. Maybe he won't tell you what the steps he's taking, but he's one of those people that he knows what's going on. He sits down at that desk and he's multitasking. There's a problem, he's solving that problem in his head. We are running around like headless chicken, trying to figure out what do we do. This guy, he's sitting down. Kya hua? I'm like, are you serious? It's done, don't worry. It's like that. So I don't know.
Salman Khan of real estate here, like, what's going on?
Yeah, absolutely. You know what?
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
He's got everybody on his fingertips.
He's got a big hand, a big palm. So yes, we all fit in.
Does everybody call him Bhai? Like, is that?
Actually, this is the first time on an interview I've actually said Maqsood rather than Maqsood Bhai. Because he's older than me by a few years.
Okay.
I won't tell you what those few years are in exact.
No one's judging your age.
Oh, you did? Okay. Well, she doesn't know my age. She doesn't
I'm
know
only
what the big gap-
calculating 2021, so now he's like, okay, I got it.
Yeah, okay. There are naughty things, absolutely. But bad, no.
Mischievous? Yes. Good person? Yes.
Naughty? Yes.
Yes. But it's wonderful to know that there are people in today's times who are just completely like out there and looking after each other, there for each other, got each other's back and prospering in life. And that's what it is. What's next for you guys? What's coming up? What's the entertainment business? Are you really going to get into movies? Like I said, Salman Bhai.
Yeah, we will one day. But to start with,
Oh, nice. Okay.
everyone knows Salman Bhai.
Yeah.
So we want to start something with them.
With them? Oh, nice.
There's something which will be coming soon. So we are partnering with them for Dabang 2.0 Reloaded.
The Bang 2.0. That's amazing. Have you traveled together as buddies?
We've only been to India, but I think we've planned many other countries in Europe. That's yet to come. I think actually we've been really focused on business, but we've planned the travels that we want to do.
And you've had so much fun already. So imagine what it's going to be when you travel together.
Seriously, I can't even tell you.
I
right
can't
now.
fathom.
We have to have lots of beep and lots of cuts and all that.
For
kind of thing,
sure.
Yeah. So backstage we'll tell you more about
Yeah.
this. Absolutely.
Interesting. So that's the brotherhood that we see. Zakir and of course Maqsood with us on Icons of the UAE Season 2. My name is Pavitra. We'll come right back after this break on Icons of the UAE Season 2. My name is Pavitra in conversation with Maqsood Muhammed. Welcome back.
Thank you.
इसमें आपकी थोड़ी अग्नि परीक्षा लगेगी because it's called the rapid fire and we're going to make it a little interesting to say the least.
Sure.
Okay. So are we ready?
Yes.
Couple of questions. बहुत ही जल्दी आपको इसके उत्तर देने होंगे.
Chilling.
Question number 1. Tea or coffee to fuel your empire to keep AFM going? What do you
Tea.
prefer?
Tea.
Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck, horse-sized duck, or 100 duck-sized horses?
Horse-sized duck.
One horse-sized duck.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay. Most overused phrase in the real estate industry. You're just fed up of this. Change karo ye. What is that?
From the developer side, we are the best developer. I think that's what everyone says.
I thought you'd say 1%.
That's something which will be controversial. I don't like.
Exactly why I didn't want to. Okay. What's your go-to outfit when you need to head out for a meeting or आपके पास time नहीं है, you just want to?
A casual suit.
Casual suit. तो suit भी है,
blazer.
casual भी है.
A blazer डाल के चले जाओ.
अच्छा, blazer मतलब t-shirt पे. Okay. If your life had a theme song, what would it be? Salman Khan का कोई गाना. Hud hud dabang. Just say hud hud dabang. I just gave you a clue. Okay, in 5 seconds.
Okay.
Literally 5 seconds, matlab you can say one or two words. Sell me AFM.
Sell me AFM.
Your time starts now.
If you want to have the best luxurious, affordable living, AFM is the name.
Okay. What's worse, missing a deadline or a bad Wi-Fi connection?
Missing a deadline.
Not a bad Wi-Fi connection? Because उससे तो काम नहीं चलेगा.
A data and
Interesting. If you were a real estate property, what would your slogan be?
where life lives.
Where life
Lives.
lives. Okay. Best way to relax after a tough deal. Binge watch. मतलब Netflix देखोगे आप या power nap?
Netflix.
Netflix. More likely to invest in a flying car or a house on Mars?
Flying car.
क्या जल्दी आएगा? घर बनेगा मार्स पे या फ्लाइंग कार आएंगे जल्दी?
Flying car जल्दी है.
वो तो आ ही गया ना दुबई
Next
में.
year आने वाला है 2025 में.
आप करेंगे उस पे इन्वेस्ट? AFM.
हाँ, AFM flying taxi.
Flying taxi?
जी. My daughter has that. She has already registered a website. Fly high with Hiba.
No way. Fly high with Hiba.
That's going to be the slogan for her
Very good.
airlines. Fly high airlines.
So if I say fly high with Hiba, I know where is it coming from. Now, before I conclude, there's so much that you've seen. You've seen the property market completely change in the past few years. बहुत सारी changes आ गए हैं. Evolution आपने यहाँ पे देखा है दुबई में, UAE में, बहुत कुछ 2000 से लेके 24 साल में जो हुआ है. If you had to put your money in any other part of the world, where would that be? What would that be?
See, as we're coming from India, so first thing is, we'll always have that connection with India. The best place for me, the next investment would be India itself.
In India?
Yeah.
Shahar? Bangalore? या Bombay? या Delhi?
Bangalore.
Bangalore. Home. Well, of course, home is home. Thank you so much for being here. It was lovely conversing with you, and of course, having your best friend as well to tell me all the things that you wouldn't tell me. Is there a piece of advice you would give somebody who is about to start up a new business, who needs an advice as a young entrepreneur? क्या कहना चाहेंगे उनसे?
See, during our initial conversation, I told something that I have always followed DDH concept. I think that is something which
Dedication?
Determination and hard work.
Right.
So I think once you have these three with you, there's no stoppage for you. For anyone, to start a business, it just needs these three letters, Just focus on these three, you'll be successful. Success is not just you get it for one time. Success is just a journey. You just need to be on the boat, just flow as a...
Steady. चलते रहना है.
Yes. The moment you'll go up, you'll see forward vision. There are some times, you'll also go down. So you should not be worried about those ups and downs.
Yeah.
Just follow those three letters, determination, dedication, and hard work. That's it.
There, you heard it straight from the horse's mouth. That's going to be for all the young entrepreneurs listening to us and watching us right now on Icons of the UAE Season 2. That's a little wrap from us. Thank you so much, Maqsood, for joining me.
Thank you so much.
We'll be right back for another episode. Stay tuned.
We iconic, so iconic. We the legends, we the leaders and guides, yes. Pushing progress till end of time. Cause we so iconic, yes. We so iconic, yes. We iconic, so iconic. We the legends, we the leaders and guides, yes. Pushing progress till end of time. Cause we so iconic, yes. We so iconic, yes.
Start with the football.
Yeah, sure. I would like to thank everyone, NKN Media and India Today Group, and all the people who have been gathered here. And it's such an honor to have an Icons of the UAE Award. Thank you so much.
I would also like to say this from this platform, that all of you who are being honored here today, we generally say that जो business में इतना डूब जाता है कि family के लिए time नहीं होता. But hats off, आप सब अपनी फैमिली के लिए इतना टाइम निकाल रहे हैं, फैमिली के कंट्रीब्यूशन को आप सब इस समय थैंक कर रहे हैं. मतलब ये सक्सेसफुल होने से भी बड़ी चीज़ है मुझे लगता है.
एक बात है क्योंकि हम सब इंडिया से आते हैं, so India is known for having those family bonds, or we are grown up in a joint family. So joint family will always keeps everyone together. I think that's the motivation we had all for our employees. We never treat our employees as employees. We always consider them as a part of our family.
एक yes और no वाला क्वेश्चन है.
जी.
दुबई में इस टाइम घर लेना चाहिए नहीं लेना चाहिए?
दुबई में आपको पक्का घर लेना चाहिए क्योंकि अभी भी दुबई there is a lot of potential in terms of growth. अगर आप न्यूयॉर्क कंपेयर करेंगे या सिंगापुर जो बड़े बड़े शहर हैं, still Dubai has got a lot of appreciation to come. I think दुबई में अगर आप घर लेना है तो you can always come to AFM Developments.
So many real estate guys coming here. Congratulations. Our
Thank you
heads
so
are
much.
spinning with all the buildings around. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much. Thank you.
We iconic, so iconic. Icons, yes, we the icons.